Up, I'm live, and as of this day, 4 years ago, I made Twitch affiliate. So I'm here tonight on a night I wouldn't normally stream to celebrate, I guess? I don't know. In past years, I've had bigger things planned. Like last year, I did, what was it, 27-hour stream that I wasn't here for part of because, yeah, that's probably the last time I continue streaming while I'm sleeping, honestly. But anyway, yeah, that was last year. The year before, I don't remember what happened. Although I do remember excellence being achieved, I think, on 2-year anniversary, right? That's when I had 69 subs and 420 followers at the same time. That was pretty nice. Yeah, no, this year, keeping it simple. Just gonna be hanging out in voice and trucking around Europe. I don't end up regretting that decision, considering how much I enjoyed, or rather didn't really enjoy, the change to physics last fall, but never mind that. My recklessness, I'm sure, is the main reason for that. Definitely. I'll be in voice in just a moment. Kinda had a hectic start. Well, setup. Last minute things, stuff. Forgot just how fun it is to set up the wheel. Much extra time that can take. Everything just right. Speaking of which, does LGS even see the wheel? No. No, of course it doesn't. Why would it? I would. And my mouse just connected as a result of that. Fucking Logitech. Alright, now the wheel is detected. I'm not going to forget to do that before starting the game. Guess I'll hop into voice. Sure, that channel for now. There we go. Yeah, I do just want to mention something real quick because I haven't just decided to do the stream and nothing more. I did go ahead and decide that for the rest of the month, basically this week, because the 31st is Sunday, I am going to be changing these goals a little bit. Now, that's the Professor Oak Challenge. I know that's not what I'm doing tonight. But I have decided, and of course, I don't have the new picture in here. Basically, the $225 tier has become $200. The full item Uber Rando Catch 'em All has moved up to be $225, and I think I decided, as bad of an idea as this is, the $420 tier becomes a true Catch 'em All option for the full item Uber Rando Catch 'em All, which is basically I have to actually catch all 251. No evolutions allowed. Because that should be doable. Oh, and we're also $15 away from the Racing Blind objective, which is why that's still going to be 110 and not 100, because then we would literally be $5 away, and I don't know. I just didn't want to make it that easy. We're nearly there. So not a ton of changes, but some things have been changed. It's all in the document under this command. The changes are there, but yeah, they're not on that on-screen graphic. As usual, the bottom left, I did update it, so it has a couple of the subs counted, but it's still $10 off because there were a few subs in the last few days that I didn't want to count. That was quite possibly one of them. Or not. I don't know. It might help. I don't know. When is your sub renewal date? Normally. God damn it, Windows, stop grouping shit. Piece of fucking shit. And there goes my mouse disconnecting again. Her sub was the beginning of the month? That one may or may not have been counted. I don't remember. We're about $10 to $15 away. If we get to like 105, I'll count it. Look, the real one that you should be aiming for is that 150 goal, or really, if you want to see me truly suffer, the 100 or the $200 goal. But yeah, racing blind in GTA is just a bonus, shall we say? I mean, it is a bonus goal after all. Why are you on that window? Thank you very much, Geeson, for clicking that button. Actually, it's there by default when you load up the page anyway, isn't it? But yeah, 4 years of being a Twitch affiliate. Where has the time gone? ETS 2. Yes, I want to play ETS 2. Thank you. See, I guess I should also do that, which did nothing. I was tabbed in OBS. Okay, now that worked, and then if I do that, it does that. Yay! Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Geeson. Dingle didn't even hit that button. How do I do this again? Do I have a I do have a dedicated ETS2 button. Yay me. We're up to 1.49, eh? HDR skyboxes. So fancy. Automatic headlights is kind of nice. Yeah, I haven't loaded this since the last time I played it on stream. However long ago that was. Yeah, you're gonna need me to sign in, aren't you? No? I'm actually signed in. Huh. Okay. I remember always having to fake the login. Maybe I needed to log in for an event or something? Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, I have no plans for tonight other than just trucking. Let's see how much chaos I can cause in Europe. Calibrate my brake pedal. By the way, did you know that I'm going to be using my wheel yet again this Friday? Well, let's not go back to the UK. It's a silly place, that. I mean, if we're right near Hanover, just go to Hanover. I guess job market, right? And then freight market. I do have my own trailer, but I never use it. All the way down to Bulgaria? Maybe not that long of a haul to begin with. I don't want to go up there, honestly. It's a good section of the map. The problem is there are some questionable road meshes that I don't want to deal with if I don't need to. It goes all the way the far side of there. France has a lot of tolls. Sure, let's go to Italy. Why not? Italy has tolls as well. I'm gonna get tolled regardless. Specifically, the types of tolls that you can't just drive through. You know, you actually have to stop and pay a fee that way. This is what happens when you have the game installed on a hard drive. 7200 RPM hard drive, so it's not as slow as it could be. Running out of fuel and my truck is destroyed. That took a second to load. There we go. Oh. That was not the parking brake. That was the parking brake. Oh, wait. That is a repair spot. Cool. Past me did not deal with the truck. What? Wow. What do you recommend? I mean, I don't think that's going to make a bit of difference between doing those. But, okay. Engine and transmission have where? Interesting. Yeah, that's a new feature since the last time I played. Alright. Now we go somewhere. Right, wheel spin. That's a thing that happens where? Where is the exit to this place? Hold on. Ah, it's back there. Okay. Whoops. Wheel spin! Alright, stop spinning the damn wheels so much. That one? Yep. Don't stall out on me. Jesus Christ. Gotta get reacclimated with this game. I can't actually see the light. There it is. Nope, still wheel spin in 12th gear. Jesus, this game. Why is the brake sensitivity so damn high? Turn, please. I'm not waiting this time. Seriously, the brake sensitivity. I'm gonna have to go into the settings and look at that, because that is ridiculous. This new traction system that they introduced in 1.48, was it? Really doesn't go well with the silly power engines. And what are those brakes? I also need fuel at some point. One thing at a time. I'm barely getting on the brakes. Why? Is it because it's a Logitech pedal and I really need to bottom it out to get it calibrated correctly or something? Like, what? What is going on with that? Oh, is there no game sound? You haven't been missing much. Sure. Hello?
Turn left.
Thank you. I'm surprised it has installed, considering I didn't have the clutch in.
You have arrived to your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Yeah, the brakes are way too touchy. Yeah, I am locked to the window. sort of options do I get? Oh, boy. Yeah, you know, honestly, I'd rather take one of the bigger trailers. Because stability can be better. A larger vehicle like that. Okay. Let me look at the controls, because steering sensitivity is good, the linearity is where it should be. All force feedback. Yeah, that's about like where I was getting lockup at, was even with just that much. You know, trying to put more into it, just forget about it. Keep in mind, my brake pedal is very much calibrated for racing and not truck driving. So, there's that. Also, how's my accelerator? Not acting up at the moment. That's me lifting it off slightly to see how far it goes without. But you can see it's very, very flaky at the top end. A lot of jitteriness as I slowly move it. But if I'm pushing it fully down, it's fine, seemingly. Color feedback? I don't know what that's about. It would be under gameplay, wouldn't it? Not under controls. Rain probability, basically non-existent. Braking intensity. Go down to like 70%? Drive shaft torque. Would it be better if I turn that down? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how any of this affects the game anymore. Yes, I'll take both of those, honestly. Adaptive cruise control? Sure. Emergency braking system. Fuck no. Fuck no. Nuh-uh. I ain't trusting the game with that. Gonna screw with me more than anything. Alright, hopefully that will be sufficient. Again, I've not played this since September, so there's a number of settings that I just am not familiar with. Hey, I remember this place. This is where I went for a bit of a flight. Got a bit of airtime while trying to park a trailer in the bay to the left there, the far left bay. I might need to increase the brakes a little bit more. No, I'm just pushing the trailer backwards. I know. Realign it.
Time to get the job done.
Adjusting the suspension height. Game, I got it. I just got the kingpin hitting the truck itself. I enabled traction control. I don't think it's helping much. A little bit, but not a ton. Again, I didn't use the clutch there. Is that torque steer? That shouldn't really be a thing.
Well, get ready to turn left.
Oh, maybe it's torquing the entire chassis, causing it to steer, because it does stop when I, Yeah, that's the map. I don't want the... I want to turn the brakes up a little bit. Where? Braking intensity. Let's go up to like 85. I once again cannot see a traffic light. And of course I am starting out in 7th gear, when I probably should be in a higher gear. But I mean, I've got like 2,500 horsepower or something, and many torques to go with it, such that this is how the truck actually wants to drive, is steering. Now I do remember, I think the truck's a little more susceptible to roll now, with the handling changes. I do have to be mindful of that. I'm not checking where I'm going.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, I need to exit right up here, I guess? Why do I have a mail? Wait, you actually have to, what is with this mail? Used trucks! Oh boy, that system that's, like, hardly ever used in this game. Not the used trucks, the email system. Yeah, the wheel just wants to naturally rotate on its own. So let me adjust the lights so that I get the auxiliary lights. Right. There we go. I guess my lights weren't on. Oops. Microphone adjust. Don't mind the noise.
Go straight on. That's right.
Yeah, it still
At the
stops
roundabout,
fairly quickly.
take the second exit. Now keep left there.
Ooh, high beams.
Exit
Why'd you
now.
turn them off? Because of that car over there? Screw that car. Give me my high beams. I can't control them at all now. That's mildly annoying.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Oh, I'm exiting already.
Exit right.
I really don't know what the limits are anymore, so I'm just gonna have to kind of figure out how much I can push the truck. Which,
Now keep left there.
expect rolls? Most likely?
Now keep left there.
My brake's doing the dumb thing again. Great to see that. Oh, yep. It was not going to do that. Not a chance it was going to do that without having issues. Like, physics changes or not, that's just something, like... I've put enough hours into this game, I know when the truck's likely to have issues, and it was going to have issues there if I tried to turn it in.
Now keep left there.
A fair amount of grip. Brake pedal, please. Might have to give that a bit of dead zone if it's going to keep acting up. I need fuel. Got 150 miles or so in the tank. I just don't trust it. Oh. Apparently we're just merging onto this highway like that. Oh. Was it like that? It was like that, except that tends to double input. And that resumes. Okay, I kind of got the cruise control figured out. That's the adaptive cruise control right there. Not doing much of anything.
Finding a new route.
That'll make it through there for sure. Wheel just got heavy. Now I hold that button. I remember there was a time when I thought that spamming the button could be faster. No, it turns out it speeds up as you hold it, so don't spam it. You know, doing like that. Don't do that. Alright. Just wants to steer to the right on power. I honestly forgot that I was in Germany. Wait, what? Why are you dropping so many, or having so many issues with frames? I've only just noticed that. My frame rate is a solid 60 FPS. I've had issues in this game before when it wasn't, but it's... the GPU's not even doing anything. What the fuck? Well, that's obnoxious. Okay, I don't like the auto high beams. Because from a realism standpoint, they're nice, but I don't care about blinding other drivers. So, auto headlights. Sure. Auto high beams. No. There we go. You're really just going up over there, aren't you? Yeah, no, it's still increasing. Why is this suddenly lagging a bunch? Yeah, get out of the way. I can't tell how much it's going up. Or was it just a momentary thing? I don't know. Did it stop? Don't tell me it was the auto high beams doing it. Stop applying the brake yourself. Yeah, I mean, that number's still going up over there. Watching my iPad the little bit I can see the occasional stutter. Yeah, it's still going up. Why? Why is it going up? GPU, why are you having issues? You've got to be the one having issues. My hardware is not doing much of anything. I can see what it's doing. Well, I can see its utilization. Not doing much, and yet it's still stuttering. The reason why I haven't, like, stopped to try and change the game settings is because I just want to confirm that it's worth the time, because, you know, I don't really want to have to go ahead and do that if I don't need to.
Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new route.
Sure, I could have snuck through there if I'd really wanted to, but... everything else going on, I didn't want to. Whoops! That was the wrong button. Alright, I'll turn some of the settings down, I guess. Yeah, see? 60 hertz. You need depth of field, vegetation, drop to medium, mass density low, I guess. Shadows can go high. Hopefully the game won't need a reboot for all. Weather can help a little. Air quality. Position is medium. Mirror distance high. That helps at all. Just reduce the load because I'm sure that's what it is. I don't have this much of an issue with other games. But again, the GPU isn't doing much. You can see the utilization. It's not that. I don't know what's going on here. Gotta reload everything to make it look worse. Okay, that was fun. I'm sure I'm still gonna have a stuttery mess in OBS. I'm seeing 60 FPS fine. Like, there's no issue on my end, which is why it took me so long to notice. There's a shoulder over here. You're still going up? Yeah, still good. What am I supposed to do? I don't know why it's doing this. Doesn't make that much sense. By the way, do I have a higher gear? Yeah, I do. Cool. Yeah, I mean, how bad, honestly, is the stuttering issue? If anybody actually wants to speak up who's watching. I see a little bit of it on my iPad, but I can't watch that constantly for obvious reasons. Yeah, just don't trust it to not roll on me. Well, I might have reduced how much it's lagging a little bit. Not stopped it completely. And I mean, I always have an issue of lag in the rendering lag and stuff in OBS. But usually it's like 0.3% of the frames, and right now it's sitting around 1%. Oh boy. We're good. The unfortunate part is that I don't really get much in the way of feedback through the wheel. Like, it's just kind of there. But compared to a Seto, it's, you know, it's as if I just have force being fed through the wheel to resist what I'm doing instead of actually being able to feel what's going on at the front axle like you would in a Seto. Speaking of Assetto, guess what's coming back this Friday? Friday Night Racing will be... Asswipe.
Turn right.
Friday Night Racing will be making its full return, EJ and all, this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, not 9. He started doing something else on Fridays, so it's going to be a little bit later, kind of like it used to be. Mission chip dinners? I mean, maybe for you? Yeah, FNR will be making its proper return. It won't necessarily be weekly. We'll see how that all plays out. Won't necessarily be weekly, though. Numbers, they seem like they're getting better, but then they seem to fluctuate also, so I don't know whether or not the lag is any better or not. It does seem to be sitting around that 1% area, though, which means it's consistent. But, yeah, FNR actually making a return. We're going to be sticking with the Seto for the time being. There was a conversation this past Friday night, which is why I did not stream. Last conversation about FNR and basically the future of it. And, despite what many of us thought in it potentially being dead, that was fun. It ain't dead. And thankfully as well, I can say we will be ditching real penalty for the most part, so that's a wonderful thing. Slide on. Still on the you'll believe it when you see it. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. FNR is slated to return this Friday. To what extent? We'll see. But at the very least, something should happen. Also, why are these lights so flickery? That's very obnoxious. Hopefully nobody had any issues because of that. Yeah, I get that dingle. That gear. Oh, 21st is as far as it goes. Doing a casual 124 miles an hour as you do. We'll see what exactly becomes of FNR, but it should be coming back. I want it to come back, so hopefully it does, although less nasty car would be nice. Yeah, we're not sitting behind that guy. Yeah, Dingo, you would be. There's nobody ahead! Go! Well, good news. Both of the numbers in OBS for rendering and encoding lag are no longer yellow, even though they're both still sitting at about 1%. It's probably rounding up to 1%. Of course, I guess one of the things that might exacerbate the lighting in the tunnel being an issue is the fact that I'm doing like 100 plus miles an hour through said tunnels. Never mind that, though. That's not my fault. Not my fault that they look bad at high speed, you know? That wasn't my fault. Like, that was not my fault in the slightest. That AI... That a police car as well. Just decided to move into the other lane that I was occupying. Oh, my trailer is the wrong side of the fence. Adjust. 2. You don't honk at me. You're the one that caused this whole kerfuffle.
Okay, here we go. Make sure you put your seatbelt on now.
Okay. Yeah, what is this? The States? Nah. Europe. Adjust. Hello? Why? There is no way I'm getting that out from over that fence. Oh, I guess I just have to tow to services.
Ready to rock and roll.
Say what you will about that impact, but I mean, that was perfect, was it not? Yeah, I don't want to, but
Pre-computing.
game ain't giving me a choice otherwise. Yeah, I'm not taking responsibility for that. I was in my lane, the AI moved over on me. The AI is known to do that, honestly. Not the first time they've driven into me. Sure. Why not? I don't know where I'm going.
Turn right, and then turn right.
Good, I needed to go this way. Please turn.
Turn right. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left. Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, you bastards.
Turn right.
I would if I could. There we go. Can't go that fast on these roads.
Keep left, and then, you know it, continue straight on.
You gotta be careful on the brakes, because at least in the past you could hook the brakes while turning and just flip the truck immediately. I don't know if you can still do that for sure or not with this newer handling system. But it definitely seemed to help the truck rotate, so I'm sure it would do something.
Keep left, and then, you know it, continue straight on. Go straight on.
I do get some force feedback for that, which is nice.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, 13th gear should be fine. I ran out of extra road there. Good, they got the message. Woohoo! Well, you can do that, apparently. In the past, I think that would have just rolled, honestly. Ass end was not keeping up with the front, though. Well, if it wants to do a little bit of oversteering, that's honestly fine. Better than rolling. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that this is what I was doing 4 years ago, right? It was actually an afternoon stream. But I was doing more ETS2 to stream, try and make affiliate. And it was actually kind of funny how it worked out. I don't know exactly when I got the notification. I forget if I looked at like timestamps or whatever for it, but basically what I remember is that I think I was on like Sicily or something like that. I was just wrapping up delivering a load. And right after I finished, I went and looked at my Twitch notifications or something just to see what was what. And I noticed that I had a message, a notification from Twitch, and I looked at it, and sure enough, it was the notice that I had reached affiliate status, or, you know, I had hit the milestones that are required, that you're required to hit in order to become an affiliate. You don't just automatically become an affiliate, you know, there's payment details and things like that that need to be worked out before you can actually sign up fully, among other things, you know, since you're dealing with a source of income, there's all that nonsense to deal with. But that was the notification that I'd been waiting for. How long is this damn tunnel? But yeah, it was kind of funny. I had just delivered a load in this game, and suddenly, hey, you're an affiliate now. Or you can become an affiliate now.
Go straight on. That's right.
Smack. And it's funny, you know, you think, oh, so that's why you're doing this for 4 years, right? No. Your face is an affiliate. Thanks, Tingle. No, I was thinking about maybe doing ETS some more, depending on how tonight went. But I figured it would just make a nice game for, you know, doing this stream. It was only after I'd already decided that I started thinking about how it's been 4 years, and oh right, wasn't I actually playing this when I made affiliate? So just a coincidence there. Don't run into the back of that truck.
Go straight on. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Great. Hopefully I drive better than this on Friday. Oh, and just going back to FNR, it's returning this Friday, but that being said, you know, I said 10 p.m. Eastern. It'll probably be closer to 10:30 if I had to guess. I don't know when I'm going to go live, but, you know, EJ's doing something that NSF live stream thing. He's doing that from 7 to 10 p.m. now on Saturday or Fridays, which is why we can't start at the old time. But depending on how long it takes for them to wrap that up and for him to, you know, go off and do whatever he wants to do before switching over fully. Nice, really solid cone. It might be closer to 10:30 or something. But you know how it is, right? We've been doing FNR in some form or another since... at least 2017? That's when I would have joined in on it, certainly. Back in the OG Project Cars days. Yeah, I didn't get involved in anything until 2017 myself, Dingle. But it might have gone back to 2016, I just don't know. Oops. A little bit of oversteer. Oh. Good. Yeah, I know he was doing GTA in 2016. I don't know what else he was doing, though.
I keep left there.
I'm one of those weird cases where, yeah, take that one out of context, why don't you? I was aware of EJ back in, like, 2015, but I didn't actually start watching him until, like, the end of 2016. So, like, I was familiar with his content to some degree, mostly the KSP side of things, obviously. But I didn't actually really get to know him and his community until the end of 2016, so I have no clue what was going on prior to that beyond his KSP stuff. I do remember when EJ was dropped from a skyscraper, not really a skyscraper, but from like the third story in Monaco though, in the original Project Cars. I remember that, I was there for that. Oh, good old piece of shit.
Keep right, and then exit right.
What do you mean, start of toll road? That should have been the end. That's only the second toll I went through. What? Okay, game.
Exit right.
Unless that was just a standalone toll previously. And then there's another toll immediately here. What the hell? Good, I actually cleared that. I've had issues with hitting the barrier before, because they don't raise it up fast enough. Rise it up.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Whee!
Exit right. Oh, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
There's the... Scout Cars. Gee, I wonder what brand that's supposed to be.
straight on. That's right.
What in the hell is this?
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
It looks like a giant traffic circle, but it's going the wrong way?
Well, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Obviously a two-way road, but weird.
Well, get
I
ready
have
to turn
traction
left.
control on. It's not working very well.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
This is up here.
Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right. This is where it ends, sugar.
Nailed it. Now where do I have to park? Oh. Skip parking? Why would I do that? Oop, not far up enough. There we go. Yeah, reasonable. Blame that cop. Blame the cop. What was that? Drove into me. Over to Austria? Sure. Why not? Pick up at some point? I feel like traction control is really holding it back. I guess I could just gone forward before. Bonk! And slightly blind.
Okay, here we go.
I hate these gates. Like, why do they need to exist in this game? They're just obnoxious. Get it out of my way.
Turn left, and then turn left.
Love when I get chattering in the wheel as I rotate it.
Turn right.
Can y'all just go? Thank you.
Get ready to turn right.
And then I immediately cut into the opposite lane.
Turn right. Turn right.
Nailed it.
Go straight on. That's right. Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh boy. Don't you back up too? Go on, bus. Or don't. That's fine. I'll just go. God, the truck just wants to steer on power.
Turn right.
You know, as weird as it is that you can't actually shift unless you have the clutch pressed in, it is kind of nice that I can literally just pre-shift, and then when I want to shift up, just clutch and maybe lift off the gas as well. I don't know if I actually needed to do that, but it did seem like it.
Keep riding.
It's like I've already pre-selected 15th gear, right? I can shift up whenever. Even though the shifter is already set for it and everything, it won't take effect until... There we go. Yeah, you don't have to have the throttle off. I don't know why it didn't do it before. There's nobody around! The one thing I do not like about this, automatic cruise control. Adaptive cruise control, that's what it is. It's programmed to make you drive realistically and obey the speed limit and shit. Which, yeah, okay, fair enough. But I don't wanna. Might have been able to carry more speed there. Hard to tell. Hey, look, a plane. Over there. Don't I have a zoom button? Yeah, there it is. Driving like this is a great way to do it. Of course, I've re-enabled cruise control, and it's probably going to slow me down below 100 miles an hour, even though I see clear road ahead. Oh? Oh, it's keeping me at 100. Good. As it should. Yeah, I want to continue on this road. As soon as I get in the left lane, I'm free to do whatever. Hey, kiosk. Dingle, you really think my finances are good enough that I can actually afford to do that? Would love to go to the Glen. I see a balloon. Oh, more tolls coming up. Guess I should start slowing down for them. Pessimistic. I mean, I will be pessimistic because I don't have money.
I keep left there.
And, like, I'm not even thinking in the slightest that this would ever happen, mind you, but let's just say, for gits and chiggles, that I didn't have to worry about that from a traveling or lodging standpoint or whatnot. Nope. Still can't really justify it. Whoopsies, that's a massive override. Got too much shit to worry about otherwise. I would like to go to the Glen at some point, though. Endemic ruined any chance of me going back for racing like I used to. But at this exact moment in time, things are just a little not in a good way. Last year was a big ouch to my wallet. I'm still recovering from that. I'm not opposed to doing it, obviously. I need to be in a good enough position financially to justify it, is my point. Which, at this rate, I don't know that that's going to happen in time, so. We'll see. Oh, you prick. The fuzzy dice. What? That? That? It's just up there. There's nothing ahead! Go, you stupid truck. I'm going to turn off adaptive cruise control because it's not helpful. Bouncing around being distracting. Well, the fun thing here is, Kiosk, I can't do anything about that. This truck is modified with parts that I no longer have access to, and so basically modifying it at all, I think, will require me to resolve those issues. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that, like, if I want to remove the fuzzy die, I have to break other things, and they're fine. That's what crumple zones are for. Yeah, it's gonna mess things up, so it's just there. I don't have that emote found. Oh, balls. We're good. Your point is, good thing you're not driving. Meanwhile, I just rear-ended somebody while you were typing that. It was their fault. They were in the way. I'm pulling an explosive here. They were on my line. I feel like the rear end doesn't step out when I'm on throttle, only when I'm off. Yeah, what Dingle said. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh boy, that's a turn. That's fine. Might need to repaint the truck a little bit, maybe straighten out the alignment. Kind of detail. Yeah, just go faster to keep the engine cool after destroying the radiator. Great idea, why didn't I think of that? There we go.
I keep left there.
Sure, why not? Woo! Okay, that was a bit too much. That was leaning the truck a fair bit. Well, whatever I did before to turn the graphics down is definitely helping the stuttering issue or whatever, because I'm definitely dropping or missing less frames in the rendering pipeline, encoding pipeline, whatever. I still don't know why that's happening, because the GPU is sitting at like 30% utilization and the encoder's where it usually is, so
I keep left there.
what's the difference between text on-stream redeem and just tipping some bits? Bits goes through stream elements and costs you money. Text on stream just costs you meaningless points. They both use the same system. They don't, though? Text on stream uses Twitch's alerts. Bits goes through stream elements for the text-to-speech. Like, I never switched fully over to the Twitch alerts. I'm still using stream elements for most things. So the text on stream was purely added as a way to waste points so that you can put messages on stream. But it's through the Twitch alert system. Because, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to hook channel points into stream elements. Not in that way, at least. Great, that's not a bad idea, honestly.
I keep left there. I keep
Woo.
left there.
These turns in the road are just gentle enough that I can actually get away with being flat out. I love it. Although this is going to be a bit sketchy. Whoop! Keep it upright. now the truck is basically dead, so that's unfortunate. Didn't roll the truck completely, though. And those shadows look way worse at the low setting. Which is why I had them turned up, because my GPU can comfortably handle it. Oh boy.
I wanted to use this as a way to annoy the streamer man, but I can't think of a good way to do that right now. Maybe I'll just be repetitive. I wanted to use this as a way to annoy the streamer man, but I can't think of a good way to do that right now. Maybe I'll just be repetitive. I wanted to use this as a way to annoy the streamer man, but I can't think of a good way to do that right now. Maybe I'll just be repetitive. I wanted to use this as a way to annoy the streamer man.
You can guess what sort of expression
Keep
I
right.
have
And then
right now.
exit right.
You don't need a webcam. You know exactly
Exit right.
what my expression was. I don't think the truck's gonna restart, so I need to keep momentum up here.
Turn right.
Where's the thing to the left? Okay, I can go down like here. Conserve momentum.
Turn right.
Actually, I didn't have... Oh! It started. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way, I know. Deal with it.
Okay. Let's find a new route. Finding a new route.
Shut up, lady.
Rerouting.
Need to fix my truck before it becomes unrestartable.
Oh, get
I wasn't
ready to turn
actually
left.
expecting it to restart, because usually when the truck icon is fully red, that's
Turn left.
it.
Turn left.
How does that work if I need to go left legit?
Recomputing.
I didn't. Go right?
Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new route.
Yeah, you do that. Sure, why not? I don't think I was supposed to go left at any point there. No, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't worried about that. The line was telling me to go right. I don't know what she was saying. I was going left because
Turn left.
I needed to go over here and I wanted to keep my speed up.
Ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yay! Button.
Sawyer_ just resubscribed for 26 months. Buttonage a clap.
Sawyer. Thank you for
Turn
resubscribing.
right.
I always love how text-to-speech reads out some of people's names.
Turn right.
Yeah, thank you very much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. I don't know where we are tracker-wise. I feel like both you and Dingle... I feel like your subs were already counted, because the sub count definitely hasn't gone up, but I don't think it's updated for yours. So, I think technically we're still $15 away from the next goal.
Well, get ready to turn left.
Yours renews in 7 days. Yeah, yours was
Turn
overdue, if anything.
It's all over now.
Okay, so the way that I have the bot set up with the goal tracking and everything, what is this diagonal fucking parking spot? the goal that you see on stream is counted from a list that the bot keeps. And so subs only get counted when the notices are sent, or if I manually update them. So, like, technically, Dingle, your subscription only got counted tonight. I'm a little misaligned, but it should be fine. Could accept that. Yeah. Okay, so I think because of the way that I did the updating of bot says, what, 90 now? But technically we're at 95. It's weird, I know, but I don't want to update the thing manually because then when people use the resub notifications, you can throw it off. Like, Callie's sub just went through over the weekend, I think, so if I was to, manually count his sub in, and then he goes and uses the sub notification at some point in the next week or so, that'd be my guess when he does it. I know it. I've already seen it's gone through. Then if I manually added that because it's already passed, but then he does that, that's adding 2 subscriptions to the bot, even though it's only 1. So that's why the bot's out of sync and things don't match up. It's a bit annoying, but there's no good way to keep track of all this, because not everybody uses the notifications or uses them in a timely manner. Dingle. So it makes it difficult to accurately keep track of the thing. But with everybody, as long as there's no new subscriptions tonight, it's just renewing subscriptions. It's using your thing 3 weeks in, Dingle. That's what. If it renews in 7 days. Yeah, if there's any new subs or bits or tips, that'll count towards. Otherwise, right now, the goal is basically at a static 95, though. Okay, so Vienna. I mean, let's go somewhere else. Somewhere else. Yeah, sure, up to there. You technically have an out-of-date button, too. Well, now that's interesting. So at some point, if enough people who have been subscribed send their notifications through, that total is going to go to higher than what it should be. What I always try and avoid.
Now you drive safe, you hear?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I appreciate everyone's support, regardless of when it goes through the notifier. If at all.
Turn right.
As you do. Sneak. It's a good thing that I have all traffic fines disabled. Okay, I'm not using much brake pressure. Stop it.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right.
There we go. Hey, that was 2 years ago. Where's the time gone? No, but like seriously, that was exactly 2 years ago to the day. Although we have had a leap day since then, so Depending on how you want to say 2 years ago, it might throw it off.
Keep right, and then exit right.
That's just how calendars work
Exit right.
somehow. I was 2 years ago? Yes, I was 2 years ago. I was just like I am. Go ham.
I keep left there. I keep left there.
I'm gonna need fuel at some point. Was happier 2 years ago? Hey, me too! I was also happier with the way that this game did its handling physics 2 years ago. But I'm an unusual case in that regard,
Keep right.
because I like going fast. And I don't really do this as you should.
Turn right. Keep right.
There we go.
I keep left there.
Whoopsies. The minor major over rev. Engine's fine.
I keep left there.
The SN doesn't step out too much, but it definitely steps out at times. And that's even without a trailer out back.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Well, I don't really have a choice. I have to exit, right?
Turn right, and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, I have to immediately turn left. Guess this is still technically a road and no turns needed. No turn signals, that is. Oh yeah, traction control's got its work cut out for it on this surface.
Here we are, safe and sound and snug as a bug.
Alright. What we got for vehicle? It's fine.
Let's get going.
Nailed it. Diff locks cannot be triggered. Why not? It's not like I was full throttle or anything. I'm sure that locking the diffs under load wouldn't cause any damage whatsoever.
ready to turn right. Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
Shifter just came loose slightly. Just clamp that down a little tighter.
Turn right.
Bonk. Yeah, still need fuel, but there's no fuel out this way. Alright, I got 350 miles roughly to get more fuel. $700 to go, eh? How many times will I need to reset because of an accident? It's already happened once tonight. Wasn't my fault. There. Just thinking back to your comment from a little bit ago, Dingle, being happier 2 years ago. Yeah. I mean, I said at the time I was too, and I still maintain that. But, at the same time, 2 years ago, I was still rocking the 6700K and the 780 Ti. Actually, I said 6700K, didn't I? 6700, it wasn't even a K SKU. Technically, I had a different monitor at that point, too, though that was the same model, same brand and everything. Just, in case you missed that story last year. Long story short, my display died. I had to pay about $50 to ship it across the country to get it replaced under warranty. Because, you know, they only paid for shipping on the way back. They didn't cover the shipping out. Which is rather expensive on a 27-inch display, turns out. Hell, most of the packaging is foam. But it ain't light, and it ain't small. Imagine being that guy, having that sight come at you from around the corner. Just a truck understeering into your lane. That's what she said. What year is it? Thinking back to back then, I didn't have the same computer I do now. I mean, by the end of the year, I had this computer. Still didn't have this display, but again, that's because the display died last year. Same model. And hopefully if this one dies within the next 2 years as well, I can still get it replaced under warranty. And if they tell me no, because the original date of purchase on the original display is long past, I'm gonna fight them. Because this display I only received last September, so the warranty should start from that period. That being said, hopefully the previous display was just a fluke. But you never know. By the way, old computer. It worked. It wasn't as good, and I still have that processor, but I still have the GPU as a backup, even though it's a 780. It's still something. See it start to tip over there? That's why I was very hesitant. This road is not nearly as straight as the other one was.
Go straight up. That's right.
Bit narrow. So yeah, I still have the CPU and the GPU, but I've since gotten rid of the cooler and the motherboard because I need the money more than I need those things. Yep. If you're wondering, no, I don't need the money because this is how I drive my car in real life. I'm very, very cautious with my car. Because the last thing I want to do is get into an accident, whether of my own doing or not. Yeah, rumble strip, I hear you. Crazy how much has changed in the last 2 years, though. That being said, I will say, it's kind of disappointing in a way. I've never been too focused on followers as an affiliate. And I mean, the number's gone up a lot since I first became an affiliate. You know, that number has gone up by a lot. It also may or may not still be up as high as it is because of bot subs. Apologies, headphone users, but deserved. Yeah. The horns on this truck are quite loud, which is why I tend to just have them, because that's not quite as bad. But anyway, the follower count has gone up a lot, but, you know, 2 years ago, as the bot said a little while ago, excellence was achieved. 69 subscribers, 420 followers at the same time. Completely coincidental. Although I might have been pushing for the sub count a little bit, but the follower count being where it was at that point was just pure coincidence. But in the 2 years since, the follower count has gone up by less than 100 followers. I'm still just sitting a little over 500, and it really just goes to show how much shit dropped off after the summer of 22. As spoiler alert, my channel was actually
Go straight up. That's right.
on not an incline. Things were trending upward
And then
up until summer of 22 when everything just flatlined
Go straight up.
and even started dropping off. I guess you can contribute that to pandemic-related reasons and other things of that nature or similar nature. Stupid cities. But yeah, things have very much slowed down for my channel.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
And things like the follower count just haven't increased. Oh, this way. Yeah, I know, that's not how you traffic circle.
Go straight on. That's right.
Straight on, got it. But it is what it is at this point. Honestly, I never really expected to be able to make a living off of content creation with only getting affiliate in 2020.
Exit now.
Maybe if I had been able to keep at it back in the mid-2010s when I was actually attracting a bigger audience than I usually have any time in the last 4 years, maybe then we could be talking about it slightly differently, but I guess I can accelerate on this road. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing to see the decline of just content creation in general, which is kind of funny because at the same time my YouTube channel has been getting more traction this year. Which just, okay. The analytics don't lie, but it's not a massive increase or anything. It's still just kind of funny. Maybe I should shift back to YouTube. Not live streaming there. No. Yeah, that experiment didn't last long for me. Streaming to YouTube and Twitch. Discoverability on YouTube was, yeah. And since I was streaming at the same quality to YouTube as I was to Twitch, there really was no reason to watch there outside of, like, the one special case of Evil's internet sucks, and so YouTube actually works better for him typically. But is what it is. Not to mention, I'm already pushing 2 separate encoding threads on this poor GPU, which isn't really designed to have that much going on it, which probably contributes to the rendering and encoding lag, but at the same time, that's been going on for years on all of my systems. I think I might know part of why, but I think it's a number of factors all contributing to it. No, I don't remember there being light leaking into the tunnels previously. But if I didn't have my graphics settings reduced, the stream would lag more. Even though the GPU is hardly doing anything.
Keep right, and then exit right.
That, or it's actually doing a lot of work and it's just not reporting it properly, but at the same time it's sitting at like 59 degrees, so...
Okay, let's find a new route.
No. That adds quite a few miles.
Rerouting.
I stopped moving. Oh, no, there we go, a little bit.
Recomputing.
There we go. Disable diff locks. Getting to the right shift gate. I originally hit, well, 4th. What's that little icon on the dash for? I don't know. Probably maintenance. Because that. Also that. Also, I like how I was basically just watching the dash for quite a while there and had 0 issues.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Love it when the camera clips through the trailers of the other trucks and such. Where you can just see into the nothingness. It's great. Here's another thing I'm noticing that would make traveling to the Glen fun. Not to say how long of a trip it is or isn't, but long enough in the car. I've been sitting here for not quite 2 hours, and I can definitely feel it a bit. That said, the difference in comfort between my own car and this chair is immense. Yeah, slipping through. Perfect. Yeah, I know, Dingle, I know. I know roughly where you live, after all. But, like, whether it's a similar amount for me or not, like, you know, again, 2 hours now. But, again, my car is much comfier than this seat is. Much better suited to a longer trip. Whether that's like 1 hour or 8 hours. What would the travel radius be for 8 hours from the Glen? Like, to stay in the Northeast, you'd have to go up to, like, what?
Keep right. And then
Outermost parts of Massachusetts, New Hampshire, maybe even Maine?
exit right.
It's quite a ways away.
Go straight
Maybe I
on.
do live there.
That's right. Keep right.
Yeah. You know, I'll at least tell you I'm not a masshole. We all know you don't live up. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm not a masshole.
Now keep left there.
I don't live there, at least. Kiosk coin. I don't know why I actually bothered to try and say his full name for once. Kiosk knows possibly vaguely where I am. Vaguely. He also knows not to say where that is, but if he remembers from the IRC days, yeah, it did feel weird, didn't it? I don't think I've called you by the full name in a long time.
Keep right.
No comment, Dingle. Not that that should come as a surprise. Yeah, there are certain people from the old IRC community that is no longer on IRC, to be fair, but that I'm a part of. Like Kiosk, for instance, who probably remember some things, but that's because I was a little bit more open then. Though, to be fair, I still don't think I ever said where I was on stream. Even, like, what state. I like not getting too specific about things. That was back in the IRC days, back when I didn't use a bouncer or anything, so you just got to see not only my whatever was there of my IP, but, you know, the host name or the university I went to. I live on Earth. You sure about that? Thank you for not being in the left lane, people. By that I mean the middle lane, which became the left lane through that section. Oh boy, there's a bit of a kink up here. Fucking take me with you. their response or follow-up comment, I guess. Of course, I guess if I was to go to the Glen this summer, if I could manage that, and I drove myself. God, Dingle wouldn't ask me to take him with me. Would he? That assumes he's even close enough to be worth picking up. But well, Dingle, if you're so confident I'm that close, then again, you did just say you got drivers. Regardless, my point is, like, if I was to drive myself to the Glen for, you know, meeting up and everything, somebody's gonna see my car, and you'll thus see my plates and know that much at the very least. Plus, you'll know what I look like, but again, that's very questionable at this point in time, whether or not I'd actually be able to manage that. Whoopsies. For the second time. Don't even want to know what happened for the first one. Good job. Sure, why not 18th? My fuel economy's not really that good considering I'm just flat out most of the time. Oh, you just let it expire. Gotcha. Fun fact about me, I didn't take my driver's test right away either. Like, I did it before my permit expired, but yeah, I didn't rush to get things done for whatever reason. I mean, to be fair, in high school, I didn't really have a need for my license at that point, or permit, or... Oh, well, this one I'm not correcting. Besides, it looks like there's a short detour I can take here to correct that. Oh, what is this, GTA? The fuck were those colliders? Yeah, I was thinking there, like, I just stopped. I'm pretty sure I hit something. Even though I was in the middle of the road, because, yeah, there was a truck there.
I came left there.
Of course, this is in the title, and I did mention it at the beginning of the stream, and I think it was in, yeah, it was in the Go Live message and such, but I kind of find it amusing that nobody's even joined for voice even for a second. I'm in a public voice channel on my Discord server. But nobody's even going to try and troll me, and now that I've said that, but nobody's going to do that, that's fine.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Hell, I don't think I've disabled soundboard even.
Exit right.
I'm just setting myself up to be messed with now.
I came left there.
Then again, Dingle did the stupid text on stream redeem earlier.
Keep right, and then turn right.
How far we got to go? 164 miles? Ah, that's
Turn
nothing.
right.
165 miles in this game, going 100 plus miles an hour typically. It's not far. It's really not far.
I came left there.
I was half expecting that truck to merge into the lane that I'm in, but turns out that that lane just stays there. So it wasn't going to happen. What I'm saying is that I expected the AI to come over and cause an accident. Because, you know, the fact that I'm going over 120 miles an hour would have nothing to do with an accident being caused. It's definitely on the AI in that instance. I mean, to be fair, that's basically what happened before with the cop, but he moved over as I got there. So, there was nothing I could do to stop that from happening on my end at that point. Oh no. Well, I'm on my wheels. However, I don't know that matters. No, it didn't matter. It was fine. It's fine. You're really slipping through that gap. Just a bit more damage on the truck. It'll buff out. Eventually. Fun fact, at one point I had over 17 million on this save.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I did it for real that time, though. Can I get a crane out here or something? Nope. Could you not crash for
Okay, let's find a new route.
5 fucking seconds? Had to wait for that last message to be sent. No.
Rerouting.
No. That menu. Recommended, yeah. Hey. Nice. Jesus, that would be expensive. Chassis would be 84,000 to replace. Even the tires would be 14,000. What the fuck? Yeah, there's a lot of them, but still. Now the trick question is, am I closer to where I need to be or further away or about the same? Because every now and then when you reset like that, you can end up in a situation where you actually end up
Turn right, and then,
in a closer city.
Continue straight on.
I don't think I gained any
Go
time
straight
by
on. That's
having to
right.
reset. If anything, I probably
Keep
lost.
left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Hey, you know, I was just about doing the speed limit there for a
Keep
second,
right, and then turn right.
since it's 62.
Turn right.
But officer, I was going the limit for a second. I mean, I was under the limit for quite a while, actually. Okay, maybe not. It depends on where the limit actually took effect, because obviously it wasn't in effect in town. But, never mind that.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Hey, isn't this where I just crashed? So I didn't lose that much progress. That's how it should be done. Take the average speed across how long you were driving. I mean, that's how they do it when they measure your speed in the pit lane in Formula 1. And most motorsport for that point. They're measuring the average. Over a very short distance, but they're still measuring the average.
Keep right.
Yeah, Dingo, you said that on Saturday night as well.
Exit right.
Multiple times. Thank you for acting as my brake. Now could you get out from in front of me? Thank you. Doesn't matter if you were going fast, you were parked a lot too. Exactly. Stop steering. One thing I absolutely cannot do, whereas I might technically be able to do it in my car, but I don't, because you shouldn't do this. I just have no easy way of holding the wheels straight, or, you know, just driving in a straight line with my leg. Like, I can do it, but I have to pull my leg so far up because the wheel's mounted to my desk, and my desk is tall, and well, if I just lift my knee directly up, it slams into the desk. Kiosk, long story short, this is technically F1 spoilers for anybody that still cares about the Australian GP results at this point. Max Verstappen, who's been dominating both last year and this, was on a 9-race win streak. He had a mechanical issue, and his 9-race streak did not become a 10-race win streak. That is, it's a win streak. And Dingle called it during the previous race that it won't go beyond 9, even if it's because of like a mechanical fault or something, it would have to be, but it won't go beyond 9. So, yeah. He's not wrong. He did technically call it. But also his argument of, you know, nobody's allowed to go beyond 9 besides Verstappen last year. It's okay, he'll break 9 again this year. He's got plenty of time to do it. You know it's gonna happen.
Keep right, and then turn right.
S9 was a fluke. Driving over the dirt was actually kind of good there.
Keep left,
Thank you.
and then turn left. Turn left. Turn right.
Hey look, no obnoxious
Was a
fence to
nice
get in my
ride.
way pulling into this
Make
property.
sure you come back and visit me, all right?
Didn't boop the wall. Boop. Not super well aligned, but the game's happy with it. Definitely not my fault. let's see. What's going on in this area? The Netherlands, eh? Poland? Back into Germany. I really don't want to go to the UK. I like driving on the correct side of the road. Say. Up to Oslo. I mean... hell, why not?
Time to hit the road. Don't you get no crumbs on my back seat.
Lady, that's a bed. That's not a back seat. Also, it's not yours. Look, there even is a gate, but it doesn't do anything. Wonderful.
Turn right. Turn left. And then, you know it, continue straight on.
Handbrake did
Go straight
nothing
on.
there.
That's right. Well, get ready to turn left.
I will just say that this is supposed to be the old lady grandmother sort of navigation voice. Even if she sounds more southern than old at times.
Finally, we're here. You took your damn time.
How long of a drive? Oh god, the double. I mean, if there's a double option, I gotta take it, right? I'm not sure which is better, honestly. Do that one. Gotta take the double if it's available. Definitely not gonna regret this.
Now you drive safe, okay?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, look. Is the music too loud? No, I have that straight up muted. Radio, music, UI music. Old Granny.
Ready to roll.
I don't even know what options are. There are ones that I wouldn't be able to understand. I mean, most of these I wouldn't be able to understand, but, like, I can't even understand what these say. Although that's Korean, right? I'd have to stick to these. Beep. Intro logo's volume. It's so nice that they put that on a volume slider. It took them a long damn time. Kind of like old Granny said just before, but they did do it eventually. Remember getting deafened loading up this game? I remember.
Get ready to turn right.
754 miles. To be fair, some of that is over water.
Turn right.
The trailer. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, I can do this, kid. Just press that button.
And then turn right.
If I crash because of bad colliders on the road terrain, it's not my fault. I'm saying that now. Scandinavia is a really nice section of the game world, but it's also got some janky-ass road colliders in some spots that I've known about for most of the time the DLC's been out, which is a long time at this point. In fact, I think when I played this last in September, I found one of those colliders. Like how you can see the camera shift because I move the shifter and it jostles the mouse on the desk as a result. Also, I haven't mentioned in a little bit, we're still approximately, yeah, the sub count hasn't gone up. We're still $15 away from the next goal for the Professor Oak Challenge, which is actually a bonus goal that has nothing to do with the challenge itself. Ever wanted to see how badly I, and by extension Callie, probably would drive without glasses? Because he and I both need glasses. And, well, he sits a lot closer to his display than I do, but he said that if I went no glasses, which is what that goal is for, he would do it as well. But yeah, $15 more, and whenever we do GTA next, I will do a full playlist without wearing my glasses, which will not end well. And just in case this happens, I will do a full 16 races without them, even if it has to span multiple nights of racing, just because, you know, playlist bullshittery, or, you know, the game having more issues, or whatever. I'm not just gonna say that I'll do it and, oh, the playlist hung after the second race again, okay, well, that's over, I'm gonna put my glasses back. No, not doing that. It's a full 16 races. And ideally 16 unique races, not the same 16 races, or the same, you know, couple of races in the set of 16. Just $15 away, and then that puts the next goal only $40 away on top of that. And, as I actually haven't mentioned at all since the beginning of the stream, at the $200 mark, for this week only, because I keep doing dumb things, the $200 mark, I moved it up, cut the cost of it in half, and then some. I will do the Crystal Full Item Uber Rando Catch-em-all, because, you know, a Professor Oak challenge isn't enough in Legends. Let's do a catch-em-all where everything is randomized as well in Crystal. Like, genuinely. I made a joke a couple years ago about, like, doing one of these for, like, 69,000 no kappa, which, it was a joke, but yeah, like, I was not keen on doing it, and here I am. Yes, it's paywall, but, like, just to be clear on what I mean by Uber Rando, the Pokemon locations are randomized. The Pokemon movesets are randomized, which is all normal for a randomizer, right? The Pokemon stats are randomized, so they can be anywhere from like 0 to 255 base stats, which you can get some. You think that there are glass cannons right now in Pokemon? you can get a legitimate glass cannon with like 250 attack and like 10 HP as their base stats, and so they literally have like no chance of surviving even a single hit, you know, Shedinja levels of surviving hits. But anything that they manage to hit is dead. Like, guaranteed, pretty much. So anyway, the base stats are randomized. The typing is randomized, so I won't even know what a Pokemon is until I've encountered it and tested it. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I know why that's not reading correctly. Okay, that makes sense. And I might even tick the evolutions are randomized box as well. So, like, everything is randomized. But on top of that, items are randomized. And not just regular items, key items are randomized. And they can be literally anywhere. Like, HM's in a store somewhere. Levels of anywhere. I would add in a warp rando, but because the key item randomizer has some custom logic to ensure that you can actually progress, because, you know, like Pseudo Widow, SS Aqua, things like that, you need to be able to progress to actually continue playing the game. And so, ensuring that that progression is there, I don't want to throw a warp randomizer into it and possibly soft lock myself out of being able to complete it, you know? So, not mixing and matching the two things. That's the one thing I won't randomize. But, like, all this shit is randomized. And on top of that, it's a catch-em-all, so I have to catch all 251. Or evolve. If we hit the original goal of 420 for that, I'll make it a true catch-em-all, where I have to actually catch all 251 individually. Which will be possible, because rando, but it's going to take a long time. Because I don't know what any Pokemon is by default. I don't know where they are. I don't know their stats or the typings or anything like that. I have to figure it out on the go. Oops. But the true catch-em-all is just an extra bonus. Right? If we hit $200 by the end of this week, which is, I think, reasonable enough, then not only will we have that craziness of the full item Uber Rando catch-em-all, but also, of course, the $150 mark unlocks perfect dex research on all Pokemon in the Legends Professor Oak Challenge. Which, I mean, that in itself is a lot of work. And honestly, we're going to hit it. Like, that goal is 100% going to be hit, because it's going to take me a long damn time to finish this Professor Oak Challenge, just because of the pace I'm going at it. And the fact that I have to perfect almost half of the decks at this point anyway, about 100 Pokemon. The sooner that we hit that goal, the better, because I can just commit to doing it rather than sitting here like, do I have to do it? Don't I? You know, should I maybe prioritize doing it? You know, try and make sure that I'm better prepared for it in the future, so that when it does inevitably happen, I don't have as much work to do, or should I just focus on what I have to do right now? And somebody got $55. Right? Like, just make it happen. Doesn't even have to be one person. Can we just make it happen? There's something else I was going to mention as well. What was that? What was I going to say? My mind just went blank. Bastard. Yeah, I completely forget where I was going to go with that after that. I did have something in mind, but oh well. I forgot that the rumble strip is on the line and not to the side of the line, so I was trying to get off of the rumble strip by being on the line and it wasn't working. Alright. Adaptive cruise control means that that's not going to do anything. Fine, I'll just do it myself.
That's right.
Also, the higher that goal gets, the more likely it is that
Keep
I
right.
could travel to
And
Watkins
then
Glen
exit right.
this summer. So there's also that. Doesn't guarantee it by any means.
Exit right.
But every little bit helps. Oops. At the very least, just getting that extra $15 on top of what's there at the moment. Which, according to the readout in the bottom left, would actually be 20, but it's 15. Trust me, it's 15. That will get us to that first goal, which would apply as soon as this weekend. If we race. We didn't race last weekend, to be fair, because Australia started literally an hour after we would normally start, and so a number of us just basically agreed that, yeah, no, don't even bother. Although I think I was the first one to actually say, like, I'm not gonna bother. Everybody just that was there at that moment followed suit. Yeah, okay. Because even if people say that, like, oh, F1, it's so bad, and they denied Andretti, it's bad, no, people still watch. People still watch, so... Not like all that nonsense actually keeps most people from still watching. Though it certainly doesn't help.
Straight on. That's right.
Especially with the recent revelation that apparently they're being a lot more strict on what can be shown from behind the scenes this year because, oh no, Drive to Survive won't have as much meaning if you can actually see behind the scenes. It's almost like it's fake bullshit half the time. Not fake in terms of, like, not real content, but, like, you know, the drama. More so. That said, the last time I watched any amount of DTS, and the only time, was back in 2018, I think? Season 2 and a bit of Season 1 is what I watched, before I just got tired of it and my Netflix free trial ran out.
Go straight on.
Though I think I ran out of interest before the trial ended. Because, it's Drive to Survive. Do I need any further justification than that? As a long-term fan of the sport, that's the last thing I want to spend my time watching. Anyway, what time is it? 10:30. Every now and then I feel like the game just ever so slightly lags, but not like the frame rate lagging, rather the simulation lags, like it kind of hangs for a second and then immediately catches back up. I don't know, I feel like that happens every now and again. This game is weird. I don't see it pegging any of the CPU cores. The GPU utilization is actually fairly low.
Go straight on. That's right.
Whereas, like, normally a game will 100%, like, throw the utilization way up if it's going to. This I could probably uncap and it would actually run just fine. But for whatever reason...
Go straight on. right.
OBS just doesn't like it. Definitely one thing I have noticed with this computer. I think this is mostly just this game. Like, it handles everything I throw at it well enough. But something I am noticing is that even though just a handful of years ago a 10900K and a 2080 Ti were really good components, you know, basically top of the line, yeah, shit's really moved on in the years since, hasn't it? Don't get me wrong.
Go straight
You know,
on.
I'm still doing 1440p 60, no problem here. And the only reason I had to make it look worse was for the sake of the stream, and it's still not great. Better than it was, though. But go figure, hardware improves over time. I'm happy with what I got, though.
Keep right, and then turn right.
If nothing else, don't look a gift horse in the mouse. Mouse? I can speak English, I swear. Yeah, don't lick a gift horse in the mouse. Mouth.
Well, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Cargo, this way. Wait, are you saying that I can't drive onto the truck myself, or the boat? Why can't I just do that one? I think I want this one. Let me just double check. Yeah. Definitely that one.
Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new route.
Lady, I'm going the way I need to. Shut up. Some of the routes you can actually drive onto and off of the boat. I can drive off of the boat here. But the other place, nope. Not allowed to drive onto it. Aim. Oh, what is this? Look at
Go
the
straight on.
squiggly ass line on the map. What the hell? Yeah, this is not great. I don't care if this is the wrong way technically. It's a wider line. I've got a tandem trailer. Don't forget. No, I'm going this way.
Turn right.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this area is one of the older DLCs that hasn't gotten a
Turn left.
touch-up pass yet. I think they're still working on Germany, honestly, and it shows. Germany looks a lot better than it used to.
Take the first exit. Exit now. Go straight on and then turn left. Turn left. Go straight on and then turn left.
I know. I can see the GPS for myself.
Turn left.
I might crash a lot, but I at least do know how to drive properly if need be. Even if I don't truly drive properly at any time. I can at least handle a tandem trailer like that. No problem. I can't imagine the game's actually going to make me back this up, though. Like, surely they're not so mean as to give me a back-through spot. Back-into spot. Surely not. They might. Just have to wait and see. I think Scandinavia was also the first DLC to include these higher speed... Oh no, I'm not in the high speed. The signs in the other country were yellow. I need to not go to the yellow signs here. Damn. Of course, the gate just remained open, so I probably could have driven through regardless. Never mind that. Y'all are too slow. What is this road? Can't see beyond my virtual mirror. I can't see beyond my physical mirror. Damn mirrors. Fine. Not my fault. After all, they turned into me. I was already passing by at that point. Clearly their fault. There's not going to be a ton of high-speed driving here, is there? Not with turns like that. Oi! Get on your side! It's honestly impressive to have a fire, that sort of wreck. How do you even have that sort of wreck here? What were you stopping for to cause that? Maybe there was a deer. I don't know. Do they have deer in Norway? Probably, right? Don't mind me just sneaking through. I don't think I hit anything there. If I did, it was only a small kiss, because I didn't hear anything register, certainly. This DLC always was very scenic, even if it hasn't quite aged as well. Modern graphics and hardware being what it is, it still looks nice.
Well, get ready to turn left.
There's no cars around, I might as well use the whole roadway for myself, right?
Turn left.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Hey, look, a rental car. I'm fine. Lean. Wall. Wall. Very much wall. Oh no! That one's a problem. Yeah, that one's a problem. Hey, look, water. Can I go down there? I would totally unhook and, like, fall down. I guess I can,
Let's do this. I gotta get home in time for Lori.
why? Let me go down there. Ooh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. The wheels just want to spin backwards. This is weird. That also explains why the truck's doing weird things when I turn it in directions that you wouldn't think would do anything. Yeah, there's a wall there that's not letting me go any further. In case that's not obvious at this point. Oh god. Horse feedback noises. I'm also not coupled to the trailer. Oh? Doesn't help. So I can freely use reverse, but as soon as I go into first gear, can try and do anything with it. It's just dead. Oh, my headset is beeping. Goody. My headset that I apparently didn't even need to put on because nobody's joined voice. Alright, let's just load that. I did that purely for science. Oh my. Oh, now the entire truck is over here. Oh.
Let's do this.
Uh. How about we try loading the quick save, which is slightly before save that I
Ready
made,
to rock and roll.
but still in the really bad situation. Sure.
Recomputing.
You'll need to. I was just trying to enjoy the sights.
Finding a new route.
You just... Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Maintenance has only gotten more expensive on these trucks with time. And not just because they keep crashing.
Turn left.
I don't know, does that put me closer or further away? I feel like I was here somewhere in this stretch. And I ended up here. Something like that.
Go straight on and then turn right. Turn right. Well, get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
Oh boy, where are we going here?
Turn right.
Okay, it's a tunnel. Not sure if that's actually better or not. Small bonk, it's fine.
Go straight
Sign
on.
that.
That's right.
Go straight, got it.
Well, get ready to turn left.
Whoa! Yeah, see, the roads in this part of the world.
Turn left.
I'm sure Scandinavia is on their list of maps to revisit. At some point. But I think before that they have to get through the original map plus going east, because Scandinavia, I believe, was the second DLC pack after going east. Because then I think it was like France, Italy, and then whatever else from there, Iberia, Black Sea, Baltic Sea. Nailed it. Tempting fate. More shoulder over here. There's also a sign over there. Miles, 22 miles, 21 miles. Really not far left on this trip. I think after this I'm gonna do one more trip and that'll probably be it for the night.
Keep riding. Roundabout, take the third exit.
You mean the first?
Exit now. Turn left. We're finished.
Yeah, see, I told you they wouldn't have a complicated parking maneuver for this. Oop. There we go. Oh, there you go. See, I can do well sometimes. Never mind the fact that I was hanging off the side of the cliff with only the trailers keeping me from falling into the water, supposedly. Not a quick job. That's a long one. Latvia? I mean, that would take us somewhere I haven't been tonight. Also could go down Poland. Not Newcastle. Down through Sweden to Poland. Or why not?
Time to hit the road.
Didn't leave me much room to get out of that spot, did they?
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit
Hey,
now.
look, it's the first exit again.
Well, get ready to turn left.
I do need to stop for fuel at some point. I've only got 200 miles left.
Turn left.
Roughly. Also, since nobody has joined voice, and probably at this point nobody will join voice, I'm just gonna press that button. Apparently my hotkey uses F4, I guess? Yeah, I'm just gonna disable voice activity before I forget to do that and join voice on Friday and unmute, and oh, now I'm talking to Discord on the stream at the same time. Oops. Just as a reminder, F&R is scheduled to return this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Well, that was fun. Just did not want to cooperate there.
Keep right.
And then getting it on the brakes, I wanted to cooperate even less, but at least it didn't try and roll on me.
Exit right.
Hey. Oh, well, definitely going this way now. Power out of it. It's okay, I don't have a load attached, so this is purely just...
Exit.
Second exit, so straight across, got it. Oh! Who embedded an invisible concrete post in there? That or why the hell are these bushes so strong? Truck? Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Exit now.
Why are those bushes so hard? The hell are you doing with your bushes around here?
At the roundabout, take the first.
Well, now I
exit.
need fuel and a repair.
Exit now. Here we are, safe and sound and snug as a bug.
This is the port. Yeah, sure. I don't
Ready
care
to
about
roll.
the truck variations. Probably not much to see anyway.
Let's do this. I gotta get home in time for Maury.
Press the button.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
First exit.
Turn right.
It's weird to have a short trailer again. Also, this torque steer. Yes, it is torque steer, because if I let off the throttle, or I hit the limiter, it stops steering. Oh yeah, I never sent a message on that one platform that renamed itself to something really stupid last year tonight, did I? I had been considering doing that, but I completely forgot. Oh well. Yeah, that one kiosk. That was close. Idiot. Yeah, I guess I'll do this.
Now you drive safe, okay?
I don't know when I'll be able to do it otherwise. Hey look, I'm going the speed limit.
Exit right. Turn left.
Get out of the way!
Go straight on. That's right.
I clearly have right of way here.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
Today would be nice.
Turn left.
Thank you.
Turn right.
Isn't this just where I was?
ready to turn left. Turn left. And then, you know it, continue straight on. Go straight on. That's right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Rerouting.
I'm at my destination. But rerouting needs to be done. Oh, sorry. Alright. Well. Now to get fuel. Nearby, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, it's right there, but I don't have that easy of a way to get to it by the looks of it.
And then turn left.
Or wait.
Turn left.
No, I can't just cut through here. Damn it!
Okay, let's find a new route.
Well, sure, I'll just go this way then. That's the way the GPS is taking me after all.
Go straight on and then turn right. Turn right.
I should really start out in like third or fourth gear, probably.
Turn right.
I don't want to. I always forget that the power steering turns off when you turn the truck off, or it dies on it of its own accord. I.e., the wheel suddenly gets a lot heavier. Yeah, I can go through every single gear, but it's a bit pointless. Yeah. And 10th, 11th, and 12th are pretty similar. So you can basically just do like 4, 7, 12. Or just do what I do. Deal with the fact that it's going to be slow off the line and just do 7 and 12.
Exit now.
Second exit, aka the straight line. Because that ended well the previous time I did it. To be fair, there were no bushes on that one. So if at that point I had issues, that's just them being assholes. Which I don't think they are. SCS, that is. Devs of this game. How nice of that other guy, just get out of the way. Also, is it just me, or is the def meter, bottom left-hand corner there, kind of empty? Oi. I wouldn't call that a dive bomb. Honestly, it wasn't that far off of one, though. So scenic. Oh boy. Just barely. Okay, there's tolls, but only the one way because of the bridge. Got it. Thank you. What do you mean vehicle malfunction? %. I don't like that. I don't like that the service is a thing, because that's just an added expense now. I have to replace my engine when it gets worn enough? What is this, real life? Thank you. So scenic.
Go straight on. That's right.
It's called preventative maintenance, and yes, it costs money. It did not want to get off of the dirt there. Yeah, it's very sloppy, this force feedback. I don't know if it just because it requires tuning to get it working nicely on this wheel or what.
Go straight on. That's right.
But it's a mushy mess. Way less refined than Assetto feels.
I keep left there.
Still got the flashy light on. $559 miles. We do have a ways to go yet in Sweden. I think we're in Sweden at this point, aren't we? Oh yeah. I always forget just how big the map is at this point, the fact that this is all up here as well. Also why I prefer to play this over ATS. I have most of the DLC for this game. I lack Iberia and anything newer than that, maybe one of the DLCs prior to that as well, but ATS? I have New Mexico, Washington, and Oregon. That's it. I have significantly less DLC for ATS.
Exit right.
Although, that being said, ATS is the only game where I got 100% map completion at any point. That was before the rescale, mind you. And it was also when there was only California and Nevada, I believe, as well. Arizona hadn't quite come out yet. Maybe it had, I don't know. I don't remember exactly how that went. But I feel like I 100%ed California, Nevada. Which, again, at that time was all there was. And then between Arizona being added and the rescale, I should shift up. It meant that, well, I'm very far off of 100% even for the DLCs that I do have at this point. And in this game, I think I'm at like 40-some%, it said. That was very bright on the screen. I have another horn button, don't I? He brake checked me. I don't think I have another horn button that I can find, but I can find this. Oh, they're over the barrier. Alright, well, you have fun with that. Whoops. They brake checked me. That's what I'm sticking to. Their fault. And in my defense, because of the lane split, they might have legitimately not. Well, they might have slowed down. They might not have. It might have just been me after all. But there is that chance that maybe, just maybe, they actually did slow down a little. Because the AI is weird like that. Ah yes, I always love it when my headlights turn off because... Oh right, my engine died. Even though, you know, headlights aren't really tied to whether or not the engine is running in reality.
Exit right.
I have to slow down here because otherwise the truck in front will force me to slow down regardless. Why are you merging in the left lane?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn left.
Look at me actually shifting around when I should. Still speeding though. My brakes are randomly applying themselves. Love when that happens. Yeah, there they go again. Never did put that dead zone into the brake, did I? A little bit of dead zone would help. And I can do that in this game. I just haven't. I don't feel like dealing with it right now.
Go straight on. That's right.
I do like how the GPS gets confused if you're in the wrong lane for too long. It will actually take the speed limit away. This is fine. Oh, there was a wall there.
Well, get
Neat.
ready to turn left. Turn left.
No damage to the truck, mind you, because invisible walls tend to do that in this game. Oh yeah, here's something completely random. Anybody else who uses Chrome open up Chrome today and notice that the rebrand from last year is now forced? Or did you just
Go straight on.
never even
That's
disable
right.
it like I did in the first place? Because, yeah, that was a wonderful thing to discover today. Oh yeah, the flags are still there.
Go
They
straight
don't
on.
do anything,
That's right.
though. What is Chrome? Yeah. Between this forced redesign that I don't like, and all the other shit that Google does, and then also, to top it all off, Manifest v3, I think it might finally be time to dump it once and for all. Always been reluctant to, simply because I'm already set up, I've already got everything there, I know how it works, everything, you know, I don't... Creature of habit, you know? I know what's what, and I'm happy with that. But fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, I've used Firefox, but hell, I might even have Firefox installed. I don't even remember
Go straight on.
if I installed
That's
it on
right.
this particular OS. I've had it installed before, I just never used it primarily. I've been using Chrome for so long because there was a point in time when it was actually worth
Roundabout,
using.
Take the third exit.
Yeah, we're going up to the next intersection because there was no way in hell I was stopping for that.
Turn left.
Car there. Yeah, I guess I should plug you in. If I can get the cable to come out. Hello? Jesus Christ. Somehow... So I'm using an extension cable along with a shorter A to micro B. Micro B? Micro A? Micro A. Cable. Right. And so because I don't want these two coming apart, I've got them twisted around each other where they join up, and then a Velcro tie so I don't have to have them like really tight and not putting excess stress on the cable. I just don't want it to come apart, right? Somehow that managed to get itself wrapped up around the USB cable coming out of my UPS, and it did not want to let go. So a bit of fumbling in the dark later, and I got it loose. But yeah, I wasn't going to be able to free that up without pausing the game. Anyway, I will say, if anybody else uses Chrome and doesn't like the redesign, there is another flag that allows you to disable it. I don't know if you need the other 2023 refresh flag still enabled, since obviously those alone don't do it, but I forget exactly what it was. But I'm back on the old theme again.
Well, get ready to turn left.
Though that said, they removed the flag that allowed you to disable media key integration, which I really don't appreciate, because I don't want fucking Chrome coming up and being usable through my goddamn media keys. Like, yes, they're media keys, but they're also for music. My music player, that's what I want them controlling, not fucking Chrome. You know, there is still a way to disable them, though. You know how you do it? A command line instruction.
Okay, let's find a new route.
No, you can't use a flag. There's no flag to disable it internally. No, you gotta launch the program with a certain flag in, you know, as a command line option. And then you can disable that thing. Like, again, I don't know why I'm not using Firefox at this point. Other than I'm just too lazy to bother switching while other things still work. Whoopsies. We're good.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit
Yeah, and
now.
at this point, the unfortunate thing is, like, I'm not saying that Firefox is bad when I say this, but the unfortunate thing is that, like, really the only option there is Firefox, because everything is fucking based on Chromium.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, see, there was one of those little, like, lag moments where it slows down momentarily.
Exit now.
What it felt like. Ow, that was a curb. But, like, it's unfortunate because everything just about is based off of Chromium. You really don't have any options. Yeah, dingo. I get that.
Go straight on. That's right.
Safari is an option if you buy one of the... Kiosk, I got it on my phone and my iPad. That's sufficient. I don't need it anywhere else.
Exit right.
Not to say there's anything wrong with Mac OS, I just... If I'm going to run an operating system that isn't Windows, it's going to be some Linux distribution. Yeah, I know, Kiosk. I know. Mac OS is a perfectly fine operating system. The hardware is perfectly fine, maybe a little on the pricey side, but
Go
they
straight
have
on.
their uses.
That's right.
But for me personally, no. Hell, the only reason I even have an iPhone at this point is just because, well, I actually didn't get a choice in the matter so much. At one point in time, I went from using a basic phone to an iPhone because that's just what my parents, who were, in control of the phone plan at that point, decided. Like, yeah, we all have iPhone 5s now. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not opposed to this, but I had no say in it. Worked for me because I had an iPod Touch at that point. Granted, I bought my last phone, my current phone, that is. So really, it's on me, the fact that I still have an iPhone. Again, familiarity, already on the platform. I'm good with my phone as it is. I'm probably going to continue to use it for at least another year or two. Get the most out of it. The battery's kind of shot in a way, at like 78%. But, like, I can still get 2 to 3 days out of it, so... meh? You know? Like, well. I'm stopped now. Oop, that's that button. I mean, kiosk, I also don't use my phone much. So, that's part of why I can get so much battery life out of it. If I had a need to use it more regularly, I would probably burn through it easily in a day, and I have before. Yeah, I'm not getting out of this one, not with that trailer being where it is. Don't you honk at me! Can I get farther away with my cinematic cameras? No? Alright. I'm just gonna do this. No, not that folder. That folder. There's gonna be a tail end of it. Might be a little loud, but I didn't mean to pause it. Yeah, there you go. I was laying into it. You wanna fucking honk at me? Fuck you! Damn. Oh, that held longer than it should have. That was pretty loud. Excessive vehicle or whatever.
Rerouting.
Okay, so it's 47 miles left on the clock. Let's see how much is left now.
Finding a new route.
What do you suggest? Just that, huh? Hey, look. The engine and transmission are undamaged. I didn't even need to do that, honestly. There we go. Turn off diff locks. 1 mile! Hey, look at that! I actually saved myself time. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, I don't remember or not, but,
Ready to turn right.
I was thinking about how, in this game, sometimes if you crash in the right spot, or, get recovered from the right spot, you can warp to where you need to go, and save yourself time. Which is 100% what happened here.
Finally, we're here. You took your damn time.
Shut up, lady. It's still on time. Come on. Go the way I want you to. Yeah, now you're overshooting because of that. Well, honestly, it's not terrible. Easy. That's the one thing I've always been good at, is parking the trailers when they don't glitch into things and fling me up into the air. Where are we in the world? Lithuania, right? Where's Latvia? I honestly am not familiar with this part of the world because I'm an American. Thus, I don't have a reason to study the maps. I know it's not a good reason, I know, but I'm not. Eastern Europe is not a spot that I'm familiar with. Actually, no, we're in Poland, aren't we? Because this was to go to Poland. I was considering going up here, but I ended up going to Poland instead. Now I remember. I can't zoom out at a higher level. Got all these places that I've not explored. Norway I've got most of. Denmark as well. Meanwhile, Bulgaria, 9.4%. Luxembourg, 96%. Honestly, how is that not 100%? We stopping at Max's house? Maybe. I'd rather go to the track, though. And Norway is pretty good, 84%. Sweden, 83. Fairly extensive map. There's this area that I don't have. And then Iberia as well, I don't have. Otherwise, I think I've got everything. When is this getting added? I mean, you think about it, it is one of the next most likely. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Disable that. They show it that high of a level, eh? Okay, they. We can at least have the city names. That much is fine. Oh well. I don't even know where I'm going, but there's a place over here, so I'm gonna go to it. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm gonna go to it. Yeah, actually, I might as well go to the repair place. Woo! Nope. That did not swing the S end out at all. There we go. Let's delete that because I'm not saving to that save, and then I guess it saved to that on a. No, wait, what? I have saves going all the way back to 2016. I know I played this in September. Why is this a year ago? Huh. Like literally 325.23, 326.24. Odd. Oh well. What? Yoink. And over to here. So, yeah, that's it. It's a little early technically, but also I'm not going to start another delivery only 30 minutes from the end of the stream, you know. The scheduled end. Oh yeah, the next stream, when will that be? Tomorrow. Next stream will be tomorrow. More of the Legends POC, of course. I mean, after all, what else would it be? On a Wednesday night? It's not like I just play GTA randomly on Wednesday nights or something else anymore. It's Pokemon. We got a lot of work to do in that, to be fair. And also, just to bring this up again, because why wouldn't I? Oh, that's really tiny. There. Again, the image is a little out of date, where the 225 goal is actually 200, and it's actually the 420 goal instead. Yeah, I know, Dingle. More. But yeah, we're literally like $15 off of Racing Blind. So hopefully we can hit that before the end of FNR. And it would be even nicer, but also not nicer. I don't know. I'm not opposed to hitting it, honestly. Hitting the $200 goal while it's still available, because that goes away at the end of the month. A special discount for extra suffering. But yeah, that's that. It is the end of the stream, and I think I will raid Geek. Hopefully he's not wrapping up too soon. But, yeah, he's playing some... What is this? Supermarket Simulator. That game. We'll raid him, but... Like I said, next stream is tomorrow night at the usual time. More Pokemon. As you do. And, I guess I'll just mention this one last time. Not that one. That one. It's happening! Probably. Most likely. It might be a little after that time, but you know how it goes. But anyway, yeah, let's raid Geek. Let me pull up my dashboard so I can actually have some control over this. Pause the stream. There we go, there's the raid. Is it even worth it to raid? Are there enough people still here to be worth raiding? Well. Anyway, yeah, let me just do my normal outro because I can. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Later. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna send it over to Geek, even if there's basically nobody here besides Dingle and me at this point. But regardless, yeah, go have fun watching him run a supermarket, which is like one small room. Oh, hi, Kelly. Well, I'm just going off of what the fucking view counter says, alright? Anyway, I'm sending it now. You may be late. Just a little bit, Kelly. Just a little. Anyway, sending it. Bye. I am bye, Kelly. Anybody who didn't go with the raid is, can still hear this. Or, you know, anybody watching the VOD. Anyway, I'm ending the video now.